coming from East Forsyth Middle. And I'm excited to be able to start off by interviewing one of the first Cougars coming from East Forsyth Middle. And that is Nicholas Childs. How you doing today, Nicholas?
Doing good.
Okay. Now, Nicholas, tell me, what grade are you in?
I'm in the 7th grade.
Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 12 years old.
Okay. Now, tell me, what book do you have for us today?
I have The Outsiders by S.E. Hidden.
Okay. And have you read any other books by that author?
No, just one.
Okay.
That's the one.
Now, could you give me a little small summary of The Outsiders?
Well, The Outsiders was about these two gangs, rivals, the Sochus and the Greasers. And the main character was Ponyboy. He was from the Greasers, and they're from the east side, and they're kind of poor, kind of on the poor side. And the Sochus, and the main character for them was Bob, and he was from the west side, and it was kind of like rich. And it talks about how that Ponyboy was, he was, I guess, unique in the group, and he wasn't like all the other greasers. He wasn't really wild. Well, he's wild, and they had some other members in the group of the greasers, such as Two-Bit, Two-Bit Johnny, Derry, his brother, Soda, another brother of his, and Dally. He was the second oldest one. Derry was the first oldest one. And it talks about the Socials too, and Bob and Randy and all them people. And there was one time where they was at the movie theater, and Johnny and Ponyboy was walking out the movie theater with that Two-Bit, and he was walking with Marsha and Cherry, one of the Social's girlfriends, and somehow one of the Socials from the group pulled up in a Mustang and told them that they was not supposed to be with them or something like that, and that they would have to leave. They wasn't supposed to hang out with them. And one time, Ponyboy went back to his house late at night because he wasn't supposed to be out that late. And Derry, his oldest brother, told him, why you like coming so late, so what's not. And what happened was that Derry was getting too mad, and he slapped Ponyboy in the face, and Ponyboy ran away with Johnny. And somehow they end up in the park, and the Social came back and Bob, the leader, was about to kill one of the boys.
Okay, well, I know that book's a classic, and I've seen the movies and read the book several times, but I guess it's that clash between the upscale and the lower scale. But tell me, which one was your favorite character?
I think I like Ponyboy because he was unique in a way, and he was different, I guess.
Okay. Now, what was the most exciting part?
The most exciting part was when they was in the park and Johnny was talking trash to one of the Socials and spit at him, and they got his friend Ponyboy, the main character, and threw him in the fountain.
Oh man!
And tried to drown him. So Johnny had a switchblade and took it out and killed the person that was drowning him, and he died.
Yeah.
And he couldn't believe he did it and all that stuff. And they ran away,
So I guess
crime
that really caused a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me ask you a question that I like to ask all my readers. Like, where's your most favorite place to read at?
I think I like reading in a quiet place, such as the library or my room. Somewhere I can't be bothered or anything like that.
Or interrupted? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let me get you to read a couple of pages for me from
All right.
The Outsiders. Okay.
Okay. 5 soldiers were coming straight at us, and from the way that they was sitting or coming at us, I figured they were regularly buckled. That scared me. A cool, deadly buff could sometimes shake them off, but not if they was outnumbered. They would outnumber you 5-2, and they were drunk. Johnny had went to his back pocket and remembered his switchblade. I wished for a broken bottle. I showed them I could use it. I can use it if I had it. Johnny was scared to death, and I mean it. He was white as a ghost, and his eyes was wild looking, like his eyes were an animal in a trap. We backed against the fountain, and the soldiers were surrounding us. They smelled so heavily of whiskey and English liquor. They almost choked. I wished desperately that Dairy and Soda was along hunting for me. The 4 of us could handle us easily, but no one was around, and I knew Johnny were going to have a fight it along. Johnny was blank tough looking on his face. You could have to know him. If you could have known him, you could see the picnics in his eyes. I started at the shows coolly. Maybe they would scare us to death, but we never let them have a signified of us knowing it. A satisfaction of us knowing it. It was Randy and Bob and 3 other soldiers, and they was recognizing us. I knew Johnny realized them. I realized them. He was watching the moonlight glit off Bob's rings and huge eyes. Hey, what you got there? What you got there? Bob was a little unsatisfied. Here's the little greaser that picked up the girls. Hey, greaser, you're going to go through the territory. Well, you're out of your territory, Johnny warned a low voice. You better watch it. Randy swore at us and stepped in closer. Bob eyeing Johnny. No, pal, you're the ones who better watch it. Next time you want board to pick us, your only child dirt, and getting mad, and I was hating enough of losing my head.
Okay, well, I want to thank you for that fine reading, Nicholas. And I'll tell you, I really hate that, that tragedy that happens in that book.
Yeah.
But, I guess that comes with the territory sometimes.